After traveling Europe and Morocco, we want to see something very different, and that's why we are here in Thailand, Bangkok. And really, everything is different here. We usually travel with our Tesla, but we want to escape the European winter, and driving from Switzerland to Thailand would just take too long. Thailand has always been on our bucket list, and we want to dive into a completely different culture. And the food, there is so much different, delicious food in Bangkok.
Of course, there's a wide variety of Thai food, but also Chinese, Indian and Japanese. And we want to try as much of it as possible.
We also visit the first Tesla point of sales in Thailand, and we tell you what costs how much in Bangkok. And if you ask me, do we miss traveling with a Tesla? Yes, of course we do.
Bangkok offers an exciting mix of tradition and modernity, and the flood of impressions is unbelievably captivating. We will travel all over Thailand, and our first destination is the city of Bangkok. The huge city has a lot to offer. In the incredibly lively Chinatown, you can dive into Chinese culture. Colorful markets are everywhere, and there's also a small little India in Bangkok.
And here are the places we visit in Bangkok. If you want to get around in this huge city like the locals, it's best to take public transport such as bus, subway and boat. Driving with the old buses is a lot of fun, and we highly recommend it. Some of the old buses still have wooden floors and no closed windows, and often the doors just remain open. You simply get on the bus and buy the ticket there. You are in the middle of the action. Incredibly exciting. We tell you later in the video how little a bus ride in Bangkok costs.
Our destination is the Chinatown district. Chinatown is colorful, incredibly lively and offers a flood of impressions. We have to experience that. Here you can completely immerse yourself in the Chinese culture, and that in the middle of Thailand. Chinatown is like a huge market. There are many shops and street stalls in front of them. You can buy practically anything, from the infamous durian stink fruit to various everyday items. However, we found the Chinese food particularly exciting. There are ingredients that we have never seen before. Chinatown can also be quite hectic and crowded. Those who need a break will find peace in the Chinese temples, or treat themselves to a snack at the countless street stalls or restaurants. We choose Chinese wonton noodle soup, incredibly tasty.
Thailand, there is so much to explore here.
After all the hustle and bustle, we want to do something more relaxed. And towards evening is the perfect moment for a boat trip on the river. We take the public boat back to the hotel. From the river, you can see Bangkok from a completely different perspective. And in the golden evening light, you have a perfect view of the great palace and the temples. Beautiful and very relaxed. It's exciting to see how modern Bangkok fits together with the old, in a unique kind of harmony.
Our hotel is modern and clean. And just around the corner there is a market hall and some street restaurants. We decided on the street food classic pad thai and green curry.
Very spicy.
Not far from here is the infamous party mile Pat Pong, with street market, many bars and nightclubs, but also many restaurants.
We want to take advantage of the various Asian food options here. We decide for Chinese.
Bangkok is a very lively city, and there is good food everywhere. It's very spicy, but we like that. So good.
And if you need more seasoning, no problem. And we take the bus again. And if the doors open, we have a wonderful view of the city's street life. The journey alone is an experience. We just let ourselves drift and get off somewhere. In Bangkok there are many different districts, and here, for example, you can get everything to do with metal. But today's destination is Little India. A small Indian population lives here.
It's incredible how many different kind of food you can find in Bangkok.
And of course we want to eat Indian food here. And yes, it was very good. We love Indian food.
Today we are going to the Siam Paragon Mall, to the Tesla point of sales. Let's go!
This time we will take the subway. You simply can buy a chip at a counter and you can use it to travel by subway.
Really, they have everything here.
A huge mall. The whole thing is very exciting. Here they sell cars of different brands in a mall. Today everyone only seems to be interested in Teslas. Nobody was on the other car stands.
We are here at the Tesla sales point and there are a lot of people, a lot of demand. A lot of people want to buy one, we spoke with them and yeah, it's incredible.
It's great to see how much interest there is in Tesla here. And of course, such a large mall also has a large food court. We choose Japanese.
And today we are eating Japanese ramen soup. Let's also talk about money.
For a modern hotel room we pay 1,400 baht per day. The prices in euros are just a guide. The exchange rate can of course fluctuate. At simple street restaurants, a main course costs between 50 and 100 baht. A main course in restaurants around 140 baht, and the food was delicious everywhere.
I spent 200 baht for my haircut in a very basic hair salon. It would have been better if I had invested a little more. The haircut is not exactly what I had imagined.
A bus ticket between 8 and 13 baht per trip, no matter how far. The old buses are cheaper, and those with air conditioning are a bit more expensive. And kids travel on the bus for free. The public boat costs 16 baht per person, no matter how far you go.
Are there things we don't like so much? Yes, of course.
The traffic in Bangkok can be really heavy, and crossing the street is sometimes a real challenge. These little guys can be seen everywhere on the streets in the evening. Rats too, by the way. And it can also be so hot and stuffy that you get very exhausted.
But overall we can say Bangkok is very interesting, it's really worth a visit. We love Bangkok.
You definitely should also go with a boat. Taking the boat is the most relaxing way to get around the city. And so we take the public boat again.
Really, it's very cool to drive with a boat.
We come from the pier through a market. At first we wonder why they have a fan here, but then the chili smell made our eyes water. Today's destination is Bangkok's flower market. Countless fresh flowers are sold on this wonderfully colorful market.
Bangkok Flower Market.
And at many stands, flowers are processed into temple decorations. What a sea of color! And because Little India is not far from here, we want to take the opportunity to eat Indian food again before our journey continues.
We are at the main station in Bangkok. Our next destination is Chiang Mai.
We take the night train to the north of Thailand. Unfortunately, we were only able to buy a third-class ticket. Everything else was fully booked, at least it's cheap.
Our next stop, Chiang Mai.
No way to adjust the seat, and that's a 3-person bench.
It's gonna be a long night.
The train is full and everything is super tight, but we make the best of it. We are happy when morning comes. Sleeping was out of the question.
Find out more about the charming and relaxed city of Chiang Mai in our next episode. Chiang Mai offers countless beautiful temples, relaxed atmosphere, and incredibly delicious food.